What are we doing? The bomb! The bomb. Infernal firebomb. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about the swords. The 7 swords. If it comes up at some point, yeah, sure, why not? But I don't get why it's in any way relevant at the moment. I mean, it's just a sword. So we'll try to stick with what at least appears is more of our main plotline. Point is, I guess, to get the two factions to fight each other to cause chaos. I'm sort of how to put this? I'm sort of yeah, I'm not quite sure how to put this. For the lack of a better word, I'm somewhat affected by the changed pace in this chapter, because it feels so disconnected from what happened in the previous 5 chapters, and I'm not quite sure why. So in a lot of ways, I'm having trouble to basically getting with things in the new chapter. I was playing a totally different type of a campaign for the 6th chapter to start it, and I sort of have a trouble getting into this, because this is not a good continuation of the previous 5 chapters. This is basically something totally new, and the start relies heavily on the previous 5 chapters for you to have any real connection. I don't know. No, having trouble getting into this. Having trouble immersing myself here, because this seems like this is more about what I experienced when in the original campaign. This isn't shit, but it's sort of things just are these quests we're doing. They could be anything. They don't seem to be in any way really connected to what we should be doing, or what we did in the previous 5 chapters. So I feel much less connected or invested in what's going on. It's just playing around now, which is odd, because there was a certain promise of a climax at the end of the 5th chapter. The game could have ended there. It would have been a little disappointing ending, but it could have ended here. But then it keeps going on, and it sort of like starts all over again. Instead of cashing in all that promise that it has built up for 5 chapters, it sort of doesn't go anywhere. I'm hoping it'll tighten up and go somewhere, but I don't really care for this 6th chapter at the moment. This would have been, I think, a better part. This would have been better as something totally different. What do we want to do with the goddamn bomb? Okay. 2 merchants. I don't know what to do, so let's just do it. How about you run? Yeah, here's the problem. How are you supposed to survive this? Actually, I know how to survive that. That's no problem. We have fire immunity ring and the damage is fire. We just leave the other guys somewhere else. So yeah, this is not a problem. Elemental immunity, fire. I'm guessing they're hoping that whoever plants the bomb is gonna die here too. We'll use this to escape if necessary.
Fall in step as you should. Hollow. Hold this place. Do not move from here.
Yeah, you two losers wait here. I'll take care of everything. Might as well sell some of our crap though.
Hello there.
Ah shit, I forgot to buy the goddamn drugs again. Freedom, haste, saving throws, armor class. Ooh, this is a wonderful equipment piece for a monk. Absolutely fantastic. Hmm. Does not have enough gold to buy anything. Alright. Fine with me. Where's the bomb? Where's the... Harold refuses to talk to me, so Harold gets the bomb. Do I have the fire immunity ring? Run, 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 run. Bombing run.
To the fight. Give no quarter.
Regeneration. Damage resistance, that's something we don't have, but again... Yeah, this would be a good replacement in a lot of ways. However, we don't have replacements for a lot of these items, while we are getting significant benefits from them, so... Okay, what code do we need to use to get back our sources? No. Where to Wind Center? Need. Yeah, I'm guessing he was hoping that I would die with the bomb. That was the plan, more or less. Hmm, hoping to move forward with the plot as fast as possible. See, at least to the point where this is going somewhere.
What?
Guess we'll report to the leader then. Also, not really related to this game, but uploaded some Jedi Knight uh, Let's Play videos. It's it's sort of something that I forget, but a lot of them games, pretty much all of them, use music from the Star Wars soundtrack. Actually, this is usually not a problem. Yeah, you get a ton of copyright notices, but however, in most cases where that happens, especially with music, they basically claim all potential ad revenue from your videos, which frankly I don't give a shit about. But for some reason, there's like one goddamn piece of song in the Star Wars soundtrack that always gets your videos muted. It doesn't. If it's playing for a minute in your 1 hour long video, it doesn't matter. Hold the whole fucking video muted. I don't get that. Just huge, few videos, but Jesus Christ, huge amount of trouble trying to basically go uploading them and having to re-edit them fucking dozens of times just to get rid of all the sound pieces where that one song is being played. I mean, Jesus Christ, I just don't get it. Because every other piece of video,
To the fight!
nothing.
Give no
Just,
quarter!
yeah, they claim the ad revenue, big deal. But that one fucking song, everything just muted.
What?
You think it's the YouTube has a nice feature that allows you to remove songs that cause those claims, so you can get rid of them. But it doesn't work when the entire audio is muted because it uses as the muted audio as the base, so it mutes and removes a song from a muted soundtrack, so it becomes unmuted, but it's basically a sound audio track that has no sound. So you can remove the song to get rid of the claim, but your entire video will be muted still. So it's a I do like playing Star Wars games, but I'm seriously I have a few Let's Plays that I think basically I think I had Jedi Outcast and Jedi Academy that I've finished. Might require a little bit of using programs to if they're ready to be uploaded. But Jesus Christ, I sort of wished at this point that I would have played them without the music. But at the same time, playing a Star Wars games without Star Wars music, it sort of sucks too. So no matter what you do, you're fucked. You're just fucked. Actually, with older games, you would have another option.
Hello.
Because the music files are actually usually right there for you to see, and you can see. But you could basically find the soundtrack that causes those troubles and just replace it with another Star Wars piece, I guess. So in many cases, you probably wouldn't even notice the difference really, but you could basically bypass the annoyance of having to re-edit and edit your videos to upload them and still get the music in there. It's just it's a reminder why you sort of want to steer away from anything Star Wars related as far as gaming LPs are concerned, because you can't really do them full justice, or you have to hack and slash them to the point it's very annoying and time consuming, and it sort of ruins the experience when you have a minute or two of muted audio in the middle of a video here and there. So it just sucks ass. Hate to do it. Bombing run. The bomb was planted at the market square, and the explosion killed some merchants. Many crates and staple goods were also destroyed. Well done. I guess the Seekers are shocked. Do they know who is behind the attack? I don't know, but anybody with wits will know who is to blame. You are right. They will think we were behind it, but they will not know for sure, and this will puzzle them even more. Let's come to my reward. No tricks this time. No tricks this time, agreed. Here, take this purse. Are you satisfied this time? Not really. This purse is just a trinket for me. I've really had enough of those go and fetch missions. I understand. You want a real challenge? High risk, high payment, right? Sounds interesting. You still don't trust me, right? And why should you? Listen, we've had sightings of undead in the southwestern parts of the city. They are attacking the Seekers and seem to resist all their turning attempts. This is very unusual, even for Myth Dranor. I need somebody to find the source of those undead. I understand that you can't return to the Seekers for more information about the undead, but maybe you can find the source on your own. Search the western part of the ruins and return when you have found something of interest. Maybe the former inhabitants still roam this city. They were not here when we came to this place. The bones may be ancient, but the undead are new. Anyways, you wanted a challenging task, and now you have it. Okay, what the hell is happening? Something. Oh, we got just sent here for no particular reason suddenly. Right, okay. Anyways, you wanted a challenging task? Now you have one. Find the source of the undead and you will get a handsome reward. Now excuse me, I have important matters to attend. I'm jiggy with it. I don't really have any plan of my own or that I can see that I could implement, so it has to go through one of these sides. Might as well be the Centaurium. At least there I can basically, I wouldn't say trust them in a lot of sense, but at the same time they're predictable. So I can trust in how they will act, and that will be very predictable for me. Definitely untrustworthy. We'll have to always be ready to just go on our own path. So, western part, blah blah blah, where the undead come. I don't think we need any special preparations. Sure, if it's the western plain. Can't go there.
I cannot do that.
Well, there's only one building here. Already gone through that. This is a place of dark rituals. Look at the pile of bones. Insane. Yeah, this is probably the place, but we've dealt with this. Let's hope they stored some treasure in the cellars below. Your thoughts are always focused on material matters. Why not? Is there anything else? So a little bit of banter between the guys. That is nice. Quite often you probably wouldn't even bother, not in a situation like this. It's nice to see someone at least went in and put in some effort there. Okay, what is this all about? Oh, this had a blocked path we couldn't get into. Or was it this one? I think it was. I just don't recall where. I don't recall. I honestly don't recall anything about this. Just the spider webs remind me of something like that. But it could have been very easily been some other place. Where did we come from? Window. A lot of healing. Upper heal potions. Identified large shield. Spell resistance shield. Not bad. +4 heavy armor. Spotting helmet and Ellen chain. Not really for us. +2 rapier. Southwestern parts to see. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be here then. Southwestern. Okay, I know where that is. That's where the Hammer Fist clan was. We should be okay, but ooh, that might be another place. Jesus Christ, look at the bones! Can I get through there? No. It might be this place, sure. Yeah, because
Back with you!
constantly spawning undead and ritual sites. This is more of a western site than a southwestern. I don't think so. Besides, we didn't exactly find anything of interest there.
I'll see you come asunder.
To the fight!
Lenton is stuck there. Huzzah for pathfinding. It's a skill, yeah, you can always bitch about the pathfinding, but it's a skill to basically know what the limitation of your system is and design for that system instead of your ideal system that has no pathfinding issues. It's like fighting with the skills and troops and army you have instead of some kind of idealized image of them that you have in your mind. You have to know their weaknesses and they base your plans, battle plans taking that into account. If you only have conscripts fully trained, you have to take into account that they probably have much less, aren't going to perform like veteran soldiers, are not able to pull off certain type of maneuvers simply because they're too inexperienced or low trained. So plans that might work very well with with the use of special forces and the like might simply not work because the lack of skill and experience of your troops. Okay, what can we do here? This would be the definitely the southwestern part, but I can't see that building being in any way relevant. A huge amount of bones would mean the southern part might be, but might not. It's a bit of a problem.
Only I will walk away. Back with you. Only I will walk away.
You are not.
It's stuck there. Yeah, I don't see anything particularly noteworthy here. It's like a skull. So everyone over here seems to drop a skull. So I'm wondering if it's having it in your inventory is key to something. Suppose we could take another look at that house. Someone has lit torches here too, so that's a little bit suspicious. Looks like basically a secret door, no matter how you look at it. Not sure if we're supposed to come here. This looks very different from how things look from the other side. Like things are basically left unfinished. At the same time, it isn't exactly going to hurt if we take a look. There's nothing here. So I guess we're just going to take a visit in House Hammerfist and then head up to the western outskirts. It seems like the likeliest place to be connected to this in some way. Maybe we need to go there at a different time of day, as in night time. Yeah, this guy just had golems. I can't see how he would be related to this. This site, on the other hand, had a huge amount of bones, so that's probably where they're being spawned from. Question becomes though, how? By whom? Is their magic at work? Isn't exactly an explanation. Okay, why can't you move there? There aren't exactly a huge amount of options here. There's the one tower, and then there's this one guy. Bit of bones. Okay, let's recheck every place here. We can talk to the people in the city too. At least that's heavily implied. Let's see if we can figure things out on our own first. A minor clue would do. This doesn't look nearly as suspicious as the upper floors, so I'm not sure if this is involved in that. It certainly can be, but there were no undead here. There's no huge amount of remains. Certainly a catacomb, but it seems like the skeletons are coming from the arena. We should have full plates. Yeah, nothing special. Really a suspicious site, but there's nothing we can do here. Definitely look through here. Don't see it. Full of something or other. Sarcophagus, and that's pretty much it. Yeah. Time doesn't seem to pass when we rest like this. I guess I have to go and talk to the people in the city. Or anything to pass the time until night time. It's hour 19. It was hour 19 when we started to rest, so nothing changed. Let's hope they're not hostile towards us. If they are, I guess it doesn't matter. At least it's night time. There's nothing really happening here. Let's go ask for help.
Greetings and well met.
You have problems with rising undead? Indeed, they are getting worse every day. All attempts to destroy them have failed. They are resistant to turning. What do you expect me to do? Turintar's hall was very quiet during the last days. We are planning to take a closer look during the coming night. Your drow abilities will come in handy for that. Why don't you go there during the daylight? Those undead only come out at night. We won't find out anything at daylight. Hunting undead should be an easy task. Don't underestimate these wild creatures. Prepare carefully and come back when you're done.
Greetings and well.
More undead. Fight for your lives! Is there any good defense I could do?
Okay.
We should not have a huge amount of problem with this. Ooh, they have elites though, which is pretty challenging. We should not have a huge amount of problem with these. Don't see a need to really throw anything against them either. Although, Hammer of Gods would be a good choice. It only affects hostiles. It's a good damage to use against undead anyway. Yeah, we'll be fine.
No escape! I'll see you dead!
Did the elite have something different? No. Skill team.
You are not coming!
Yeah, again, no scope. Two elites, one golem, and a normal.
Is there something you wish?
Greetings and well met.
Those skeletons were acting as if they had their own mind. The more alarming they were led by this bone golem. Return to the pyre and report, but stick to the truth. I will verify this later. Fair enough. Even the Zentarim journal entry tells me to work with them, so we'll work with them.
Yes, hello to you.
Apparently the skeleton skull could be used as evidence that we did encounter undead. You come back with important news. What happened at Turintar's Hall, Darkling? We were inspecting Turintar's Hall at night and ran into an ambush south of the ruined banquet hall. Those skeletons nearly ripped us apart. Or not, but whatever. An ambush of skeletons. Most undead are mindless. They don't coordinate their attacks. I know, but those skeletons were intelligent. They coordinated their attacks and acted like they were thinking. Did you see any leader? Maybe a cleric or a wizard? They were led by a construct, a bone golem. Are you sure? Golems are constructs. They obey and don't give orders. Believe me or not, I know what I saw. I believe you. This is alarming. Where is Rivar? What did he do to secure the area? He is still at Turintar's Hall, guarding the area. Good, very good. Our northern flank is our weak spot. You promised me a reward. A reward? You promised me a bounty for the skeleton skulls, and I now am here to collect. Yeah, it was a pathetic bounty. Yeah, it's 100 gold. I have no skulls left. The situation is not under control yet. I have a new assignment for you. Are you interested? Tell me about it. Those undead did not show up when we built this camp here. Somebody creates them and sends them against us, much like the Malorite they do with those predators. I've already sent one of my inquisitors, Brother Barend, to find this source of the undead. Brother Barend is one of our most experienced inquisitors, but we've had no word of him for weeks. He started his investigation at the southern and western parts of the city. Follow his trail and find out what happened to him. I think his fate is closely related to the source of those undead. Maybe you can bring some light into this matter too. Sounds like a dangerous assignment. Let's talk about my reward. I've already told you. You will be rewarded handsomely. Now leave. Come back if you find something. Yeah, always displeased that I ask for a reward. He can go suck his own balls for all I care. Yeah, he's constantly telling me that his own brothers do not ask for rewards. However, he's probably taking good care of his own brothers. while they're shunning me, so I'm not going to get the same kind of respect and basically community here. At least I want to get paid. I have bills to pay. Well, I don't, but I could have. Hmm. These guys moving deeper into the city towards the city core will probably cause the Zentarim to respond somewhere. They have to. They can't just lose control of the city. Oh look.
There is
Now,
nothing for you here!
elite warriors.
I'll see you cut asunder. You breathe your last. You breathe your last.
We're supposed to be on the lookout for some clues about another Inquisitor. I'm not quite sure what they expect me to find. Everything even remotely interesting is has happened in other maps. Is some special encounter? No. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be on the western outskirts. Everything points there.
I'll see you cut asunder.
No escape!
I'm getting close to another level up. Although at this point it doesn't matter too much. If we would have multi-class, then it would have been much more important. As a pure class, we've already pretty much gotten everything worthwhile. Yeah, there it is. It's the arena. Just needed to go ask help from the other attack.
Back with you! I'll see you cut asunder. Only I will walk away.
And there's a
See
level
you
up.
cut asunder.
No escape! I'll see you dead!
Actually, our level ups might help our allies more than me. What to level up? There's not much point multiclassing at this point. I suppose we might get some interesting abilities by multiclassing. But at the same time, do I care at this point? No. No, it's too late for that. I would have needed a plan much earlier. At this point, it seems like it's pretty pointless. We'll just go with what we've gone so far. You know, this character is going to be pretty boring, but somehow that's how it goes. I did not expect this campaign to last this long in the first place, so I thought basically just playing a cleric would be good enough. Yeah, we're not getting new spells or anything. We're basically just I don't know. I don't know. No. In a lot of ways, I'm feeling I'm just wasting my levels. Feats would be useful, but at that, I might as well start raising fighter levels. They would have gotten more feats.
Well met.
Drow at this place. Who are you, newcomer? My name is Belaya Amaliana. Very well. So tell me, Belaya Amaliana, why do the Drow come to meet Draenor? I'm on my own. My companions were killed by surface Drow. Too bad. A Drow lost on the surface. How odd. You must be Barent, the missing Inquisitor. What are you doing here, and why don't you report back to your prior? Long ago I was Barent, defender of Dawn, but now I've found the truth. My new master has opened my eyes for the true powers of Farron. How desperate Gondlar must be to employ Drow mercenaries for the Church's own duties. But things will even get worse. The Church of Dawn is doomed to fall. Tell him this if you survive. Not seeing anything really interesting attacking us. Just the same old shit. At the same time, we might help the situation a little bit. Don't go them slowly. If we can kill these fast enough, we are not in any real trouble. I think we can. But by the time the bone golem comes here, there's nothing really left. Yeah, feel free to attack.
To the fight! Give you quarter!
Okay, I think we're going to go back and report our findings to both factions. That should be good enough. Another part of the puzzle solved. Okay, what's the password? Blah blah.
Yes, hello to you.
You are back. What did you find out? I had a strange encounter with your Inquisitor. He told me something about a new master and his plans to wipe out all non-believers. A group of skeletons attacked upon his command while your trusted brother disappeared. By the final dawn, he controls undead and lets them attack you? Parent would never do that. Such foul necromancy is forbidden. But he did. Those skeletons were the same as those we encountered at Tyrantar's Hall. I think he and his new master are behind all those undead attacks. I can't believe it. He's an old friend of mine. He would never do such things. But he did. Your friend also said he and his army would wipe you away from Mithranor. Parent must be insane. He said he disappeared. Did he turn invisible or run away? I know how invisibility works, and he did not simply turn invisible. He disappeared. I think he teleported out. Teleportation does not work here within the mythos. Are you sure? He disappeared right where he stood. That's all I can say. Strange. Where did you find Baron? I met him atop a pile of skulls in the old arena at the Western City Gate. The Western City Gate. I was always wondering where our opponent finds all those bones to create down his undead. Burial grounds of old Mithranor are just outside the Western Gate. Maybe we will find our answers there. That makes sense. You should take a closer look at the place. This is a bad situation indeed. To make things even worse, I merely have enough men to guard the Dawnspire and the surrounding areas, but I also need a small group of warriors to go to the burial grounds for Baron. How about you? Still waiting for my promised reward for finding him. I'm sorry. How could I forget? Here, take this purse as compensation. 2,000 gold. It's nothing. No one can give us a reward that matters to us in any way. It's not much, but it's sufficient. Let's come back to my words about the situation. We need your help again. Are you with us? Depends on the payment. I cannot give you wealth and fortune. We seekers are pursuing spiritual goals. Our cause is noble and good. Really? Hunting down a renegade seeker? I don't know why Barent acts as the way he does. The person you describe is not the Barent we know. We must stop him. You must stop him. He is gone, and these ruins are endless. He will die of old age before I find him again. As I said before, I think those undead are created from the bones of the old burial grounds. Maybe Barent is just confused and will wake up when you approach him. Maybe there's even more behind those undead. Something we can't even imagine right here at the moment. Take this key. It opens the Western City Gate. Seek out the burial grounds. There must be clues about those undead. If Barent has something to do with this, he will be there. Come back with Barent alive if possible, but do anything necessary to stop the undead. We will see about that. Wonder should I go to report to the Zentarum? Apparently I should. Let's get to it then. What was the... God's sakes. Our word. And I think I'll just report back, move to the Western Gate, and then there. I would imagine just going into the cemetery is not going to be a minor excursion. Won't be as filled with undead as can possibly be.
What? Hello.
I met a high-ranking seeker, Baron. He said something about truth and a new master, and cast undead against me. I think he's somehow connected to the undead attacks. A cleric who controls undead is nothing unusual. Maybe he discovered that you working for us. Those undead were similar to those I found at the southern outskirts. They fit to your description. You mean the Seeker Baron controls the powerful undead that attacked Dawnspire? Exactly. Now this is a good joke. The Seekers will be hit by the stroke. I knew I could count on you. Here's your first part of your reward. I know Baron, and you are right. He doesn't have the powers to create such powerful undead creature, and even more, no Seeker would ever use such necromancy. Something is wrong here. Who is this new master? I have no idea. Baron disappeared when those skeletons attacked me. There was no chance to follow him. Given the looks of those undead, the creator of the undead makes use of the ancient burial grounds at the western edge of the city. This is the only place in the ruins where you can still find so many bones as raw materials. But animating such old corpses to new life is impossible. Normal undead require fresh corpses. There must be a powerful artifact involved. Now that you were so successful in fighting Baron, how about finding the artifact for me? I will pay 10 times the sum you received this time. What do you say, Dark One? Sounds acceptable. Very good. Here's the key to the western city gate. You will find the burial ground just outside the city walls. Go there and find the artifact. Maybe it is a bowl, a crystal, or even a tome. I think you will know it when you see it. Now excuse me, I have important matters to attend. I don't get why he doesn't just wait until I push the end conversation. Doesn't matter. We're in fairly good shape. We didn't really use a lot of our abilities, so we can just go to the western gate and there. And we just use this to jump around the city. It's not a power stone, but it's definitely a target pillar. No. Not sure why I still check the experience point levels. There's really nothing to expect. We would have mixed 4 levels of warrior to our clerical levels. We would have gotten 4 attacks per round. And at this point, the lost 4 fighter levels would mean nothing. Lost opportunity. I definitely would love if more module creators just give an idea where you're going to end in the module. I mean, they have to have played it through once. Just mention that you ended up at this level after you had finished the campaign. That's it. Westfields. Yeah, so find how the hell they are creating all the undead. Not sure what we're gonna do with that. Possibly the Zentarim are gonna use it to attack Dawnspire. Doesn't really matter.